Sagittarius, I wonder how you guys are handling this Mercury retrograde, because I'll tell you this, there seems to be a whirlwind of chaotic energies out there, and it's very sporadic. There's a lot of static in the air amongst everyone, you know, not just you guys. And it appears as though with this particular Mercury retrograde, it seems as though for you, Sagittarius, it will be all about making sure that you are either coming from a place of intuition or coming from a place of presumption. And I don't mean that in an offensive manner. I just mean that sometimes we can be a bit presumptuous when we feel sure of what we know. But we have to be careful not to always rely on that misleading sense of surety. Because sometimes that sense of sure-footedness may not be from the source of your intuition. It may just be coming from an ungrounded sense of knowledge. It may just simply be coming from a place of ego. I'm not even going to flip that over because I'm kind of curious as to what that was. You know, right when I said the word ego, bloop, a card flew out. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck here. All right. So a lack of emotional fulfillment definitely for you guys this month. And I even see that someone's being left out in the cold. There's a lot of codependency issues, either with drinking or codependent upon another person. And it results in someone being left out in the cold. Divorces, separations, you know, spending money recklessly, deception. Someone had way too many choices here this month, and there were a lot of lies. For those of you involved in romantic relationships, there was a lot of cheating. Someone had way too many choices, and it created a lot of illusions. They were creating more illusions with their deception. Let's go ahead and lay all of these out. Okay, so let's flip this. At the heart of the matter, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Challenging you is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Recent past is the Lovers reversed. Near future is the Hermit, okay? And then crowning you, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Subconscious is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Advice is the Ace of Wands. External is the Ace of Swords reversed. Hopes and fears is the Knave of Pentacles. And the outcome is the Strength in reverse. Very interesting, because the Virgo reading definitely coincides with the cards that have come out here in your reading, Sagittarius. So either you guys are dealing with a Virgo or you have Virgo somewhere in your chart. And it's very similar. So maybe you guys, you know, may want to watch that. But that definitely stuck out to me. Now, with this Seven of Chalices at the bottom of the deck, this is all about pure lies. Lying to everybody. Cheating in life. Trying to get away with things. Some of you guys may be dealing with these people that are very deceptive, or, you know, vice versa. But recent past with this Lovers in reverse, here we have the card for Gemini. Someone's making a decision due to a lack of harmony. They're making a decision to leave it behind. Some of you guys may be involved or may have been involved in the past with a purely sexual relationship here. Some of you guys may be dealing with broken marriages currently due to your partner focusing more on sex than their commitments. I also see the Knight of Pentacles, so we have some earth energy here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Some of you guys may be going out looking for work. Some of you guys are trying to regain your financial stability, regain stability in your home. This is a very slow-moving energy as well. And from what I can see, there's been a missed opportunity with this individual. Someone is turning down a new beginning. They made a decision not to move forward with this. Some of you guys may even be dealing with financial instability. So you may have had money coming in, but then as quickly as it came in, it went out. There may be some instability within the family. Some of you guys are having trouble finding new jobs, new financial opportunities. In the near future, I see the Hermit, the card for Virgo. This is all about isolating yourself, pulling back, being a lot more cautious and discreet in your dealings with others. You guys could have pulled back from that Virgo, or they decided to pull back from you. Nine of Swords in reverse. This is crowning you, Sagittarius. This is all about telling people what they want to hear. You could be dealing with people that are simply telling you what they think you want to hear. And it's creating a lot of depression for you. It's stuck on your mind. Whatever this decision is to turn down a new beginning, and now that they've pulled back, it's definitely on your mind. And with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we have more earth energy popping up. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you guys may have missed an opportunity with this sign, or they have missed an opportunity with you. Some of you guys are dealing with a lack of abundance financially. There's an imbalance between your family and your work commitment. Some of you guys may have been trying to find a job, and you guys have been spending more time at home than you have been either looking for work or finding opportunities. Some of you may have turned this sign down, or they turned you down, however it applies. But the advice is the Ace of Wands. Take the initiative to embrace this new beginning. I feel like the focus is more so on what's come to a close. I also feel as though you're focused on what you don't have rather than what you can go out and get. Some of you guys may even be dealing with pregnancy. If you were involved with a third-party situation, you've made a decision to leave it behind because someone ended up getting pregnant. For those of you involved in creative pursuits, focus on those things. Focus on your goals. Forge forward. Focus on your passions. External to you is the Ace of Wands reversed. Someone has definitely decided to cut off communication, whether that's you or the people external to you, due to a lot of deception. Hopes and fears. Knave of Pentacles. You guys are hoping to find new opportunities. You guys are maybe hoping to receive a message from the earth sign. But your fears, you're fearing that you won't. You're fearing that you won't find any new opportunities. You're fearing that you won't be able to recover. Whether it's financially, within your family, workplace, you know. I just feel as though there are a lot of missed opportunities, a lack of abundance, deception. Strength in reverse. So here's the card for Leo. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who is extremely dishonest. They're very forceful, prideful, arrogant. There's a lot of self-doubt here about your abilities due to a decision that's been made. But I feel like this is something that's needed to happen because there's deception attached to all of this. There's someone telling the other what they think the other person wants to hear. That's not right. Eight of Chalices in reverse, and it's resulted in you having to part ways. You guys have drifted apart. One person wants to focus on their goals and their future, and the other person is just stuck on stupid. The Star. We have Aquarius energy here. You decided to walk away from this person, or they've decided to walk away from you. Earth sign as well. I see air references, fire, and earth so far. There's a lack of fulfillment. A lot of disappointment attached to this situation here. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. The Justice. Someone ended up getting their justice by making a decision to leave this behind due to a lack of harmony. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra as well. They have restored balance in their own life due to this situation inciting a lot of imbalance. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant in reverse. So here we have the energy for Taurus. You know, someone has decided to challenge the status quo. They feel like their kindness has been taken for weakness for entirely too long. Instead of doing what they always do by staying in your life, or instead of you doing what you always do and staying in their lives, there's a decision to challenge that and completely start anew. This can also refer to broken marriages, broken families. Some of you guys are going through divorce because of the lies and because your partner had way too many choices. It could also be that as well. Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor. So some of you guys are dealing with an Aries here. And I feel as though this person is, you know, for the most part, in control. They have some sense of authority. This could have something to do with your father. It could represent the fact that someone is unable to work here. And it results in financial drains. This could also refer to the father of your children. Some of you guys may be receiving money from this person for child support. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot in reverse. I also see the sign for Cancer, you know. Lack of direction here. A lot of aggression involved with this situation. Lacking direction, lacking control. Which is a little bit contradictory here, since we have the Emperor upright. But there's obviously a lack of success amongst the two of you. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Four of Chalices. Yeah, there's an energy of boredom with the situation. And there's a lot of insecurity that has gotten in the way. And so someone had to take their control back. I feel as though there was a level of apathy to meet the other person halfway. Knight of Swords. More air energy here. Angry, fiery, temperamental communication. Someone has decided to cut this all the way off. They're tired of it. They've grown bored of this stagnant situation. They want more out of life. And that's that. Someone has decided to take action to sever this bond because they know that it's not going anywhere. The Hermit. Death card. So some of you are dealing with a Scorpio here. Definite ending. Someone has pulled back. They're done. Five of Chalices. A lot of sadness and regret now that the situation has reached a permanent conclusion. Nine of Swords in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yep, someone ended up blocking the other person due to telling people what they, what they thought the other person wanted to hear. A lot of inner conflict and depression and despair brought on by the series of events here. A lot of impulsive and reckless behavior has been the main problem. And now someone is deciding not to take a leap of faith with you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Chalices. So here we have someone who is very intuitive in nature. Someone who is faithful. Someone who is loving. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. They offered their heart. But now they have a lot more responsibilities, a lot more priorities with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're spending a lot of time at home, or they could be spending a lot of time at work, focusing on their goals, staying more money focused. Three of Chalices at the bottom of the deck. Third party situations for sure. Lost friendships, creative blocks, a lot of insecurities. Ace of Wands. Two cards, Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Now what the hell is this, Sagittarius? Lying, cheating, illegal activities. Somebody's trying to be sneaky here. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So either this is in reference to you or someone you know. Could be drug dealing. It could be taking drugs, lying, cheating, third-party situations. It could even be way more than 3 people. I feel as though you should move on from this and focus on yourself. Start anew. If you get a feeling about somebody, leave it alone. There's a level of deception and guilt stemming from their deception. But now someone has moved on. If someone was talking about a trip, they could be lying about travel plans. They could be lying about what they're really trying to do, and they may be trying to involve you. If you get a weird gut feeling, don't ignore that. Remember how I said, focus on whether some sense of knowing, some inner knowing is either stemming from intuition or presumption. And it's very easy to tell because it's all about your gut. It's all about that feeling. And it's unexplained. There's no evidence to back up this feeling, but you know you feel it. Do not ignore that. Two of Pentacles. You know, I feel as though someone wanted something balanced. They're trying to balance their finances in their home right now. They don't really have time to worry about anything extra, anything that's not beneficial to their life. I also feel as though, you know, there's a separation because there was a lack of balance here. One-upsmanship and communication, always having to, you know, say the best thing or to be at the top all the time. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Someone has confessed that they're done. This is over with. More references to divorces. Loss. Someone is left feeling defeated. Due to deceptive communication, cheating, lying, illegal activity, and the list goes on. Knave of Pentacles. The High Priestess in reverse. Yep, so someone had a hidden agenda here. Someone was keeping secrets. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. And that's exactly what's happening here. If there's an inner voice telling you not to go forward with something, listen to it. Do not fear this. Do not second guess. Do not underestimate this. Someone has a hidden agenda. Be very careful here. Nine of Pentacles. Someone has decided to be self-sufficient and focus on their money, their home, and leave it at that. Strength in reverse. Two cards. Seven of Wands, King of Chalices reversed. So someone is standing their ground against someone's attempts at emotional deception. Their prideful, arrogant, little childish tactics. Some of you may be dealing with someone who drinks way too much. They're emotionally imbalanced. They appear as though they are the good guys. They're on the good guy side. But obviously, someone no longer has the strength to put any more effort into this, and they're standing their ground on that, and they're turning it down. Someone has an emotional outburst and says things that are not true to try and play on someone's emotion to keep them around, and someone is aware of that. They intuitively pick up on it, and it results in a completion. Bottom of the deck again, Nine of Chalices reversed. A lot of codependent energy. They're emotionally draining. If you had some sort of wish, it's not coming to fruition because of all of this BS. Yep. I see your card here. Some of you are the ones that are leaving someone out in the cold, or someone has left you out in the cold. Because of emotional codependency, you know, conflict, you know. And if you guys had travel plans, I feel as though that's coming to a close because all of this going on here, very unstable. Could be that money is tight, you're unable to do this trip here. something's going on. Let's go ahead and get you some advice, Sagittarius. I'm going to do things a little bit differently this month. I'm going to be including the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle as well as the moon phase. So let's go ahead and see. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs from now until the end of March. Please give me advice for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs from now until the end of March. If you guys have been ignoring that little inner voice since the beginning of this month, it's time to stop ignoring it, because there will be a huge shakeup taking place this month. And it will come to a complete close towards the end of the month. So right when Mercury goes retrograde, it seems that that's when everything's going to be popping off. And remember, March 22nd is when Mercury goes retrograde, and I believe that it lasts through until the 25th, something like that, 2 to 3 days long. So before you even have to get to all that, I suggest you guys take heed to your intuitive response. All right, the Lady of Lightning at the bottom of the deck. And for your advice, we have the Camel Boy as your challenger. Okay. Gods and goddesses, please give me advice for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs from now until the end of March. Please give me advice for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising signs. Good Lord, you guys. Interesting. We have 4 cards popping out, and I'm just going to go with it. Because you know what? I feel like there is a reason for that. So you guys have some bonus messages. Usually I just pull 1, but that's okay. And then the bottom of the deck is the Waxing Gibbous Focus, but it's in your shadow side. So let's start with Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. The first card we have is Lady of the Lightning. Here we go. As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared. Change is imminent, and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. Okay? And the Camel Boy as your challenger. Here we go. The Camel Boy challenges you to stop the course of action you're on and get busy with mundane chores. Nothing can happen right now to move you forward in your inquiry any more quickly. This is the time to chop wood and carry water, attend to your home, wash your car, and declutter your closets. A spring cleaning is in order. You may also need a spring cleaning of your thoughts. Meditation would help too. That said, if you do all the small things now, the big ones are accomplished as if by magic, and always when you've stopped trying to do it all at once and all by yourself. Another message is a warning to stop attempting to accomplish everything single-handedly, expecting that no one will ever come to help. Try letting them. Now is the time to relinquish control. And let's go ahead and get into the moon phase. We're going to start with the Waxing Gibbous, the focus card in your shadow side. Your energy or motivation may be ebbing right now. Is it coming from fatigue or procrastination? If it is fatigue, then you need to rest. If it is procrastination, Ask yourself why you are holding yourself back. Surrounding yourself with positive and motivated friends can help you right now. Okay, the next one we have is the full moon card. Here we go. I embody my magic. I embody my womb. I embody the power of this full moon. The luminous full moon is a wonder to behold. She emerges at the sunset, large, round, and voluptuous. There is more marine and animal activity in nature. Creatures are awakening. Wildness is blooming. There is an awakening in the ocean of your cells. The waters in your body are churning like the ocean created by the pull of the full moon. Honor the strong emotions rising up to the surface. You are in high tide. Everything is amplified right now for good or bad. You are being asked to fulfill your desires, or if they have been, bask in this new state of being. Completion is yours, but remember this opportunity will not last long. The full moon allows only glimpses of her power and magic. Imitate the moon and embrace the mystery within you. Let her live through your cells and embody the magic expressed through your unique luminosity. Surround yourself with other wild magical beings and howl at the moon together. The magic you build will create more fuel to fulfill your desires. Okay, the next one we have is the honeymoon, productivity, but this is in your shadow side. Okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. There are so many paths to take to your destination. This is also a time to seek the support from your tribe. Collaboration could be the solution to your situation if you allow your ego to release the need to be the leader right now. Interesting that the ego comes back up. I know I mentioned that towards the beginning of the reading, and that may just be the only issues here. There's a lot going on with you, Sagittarius. I can feel it. There's definitely a lot going on with you. And there seems to be a lot of deception surrounding you. I definitely would say you need to take some time to yourself to go inward and figure out what would be best for you. What would you be happy with in your life? Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? How can you go about getting it? Is where you're at right now going to help you achieve that, or is it just going to hold you back? Okay. For Cancer, let's see. Your spirit needs comfort and coziness right now. You are sensitive and your surroundings may be feeling a bit harsh. Make your home, or at least one area of your home, your sanctuary. You may feel extra sentimental, so let the nostalgia guide you. Once you have your sanctuary, carve some time out of your day to be alone and reflect or journal. You will feel renewed and inspired. Okay? And then the final card that we have for you is the Waxing Crescent, Create, but it is in your shadow side. So, you may be feeling uninspired, dull, and lack imagination. Begin to explore what inspires you and be open to connecting with your muse. This will be a creative journey all in itself. Interesting. Very interesting, you guys. Well, there you have it, Sag. If you enjoyed this reading, be sure to press that like button. And if you found this reading helpful in any way, be sure to mash that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.